So I can kind of tell East Coast versus from the West Coast people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so.
When they talk about today's mathematics and today's science, and that's West Coast.
Yes, sir.
Because in the South, it's a different type of mathematics. It's more so natural. You know.
Yes, sir.
It's natural on the West Coast, but when they talk about supreme mathematics, it's more so science and the art of how to do this. And it's one thing I realized.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you doing this for me, and next time I come through, I promise you, I will throw you a tip.
Appreciate it.
I know the weekend's probably real busy for you.
Yeah, you're picking up.
I'm usually shocked that I get a little time to kind of sit or what, because that's the only time I kind of get to do something, Monday through Fridays, and then, the weekends out. And when Saturday morning hits, I just want to lay in the bed a little longer. Yeah, and I got that thin hair. That's why I really kind of not try to wash it so much.
It has parts where it's thin now, but
right.
You can think and tell your body what to do. You can tell your hair to be thick and full.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been on that trying to do a little bit of that do grow. I think that's the name of that stuff. Yeah, I've been using that and just trying to.
Your body do whatever your mind tells you, right?
And I believe that. I believe it.
Some functions are automatic, right?
Yes. Blink our eyes. Yeah. Swallow.
Yeah.
Involuntary.
So if that's the case, it's like there's certain parts of us that automatically just does what it do, right? So it's the same way with healing. At some point, you got to think yourself well, because when you think yourself well, your cells start to mimic whatever your heart and whatever your mind is telling it. Because your mind and your heart and your gut are all brains. They're all connected with brain tissue. Your stomach is the area where you feel most of your discernment from. Whether you make a good decision, a good decision, or a bad decision, that comes from your gut. You feel it. Your heart is a way of connecting with all living things because of the circadian rhythm. And of course, your mind is logic. When you make a heartfelt decision, you make one less about you and more about all, because the heart is connected with the all. The mind is more so connected in the parallel, so that way you can think like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 steps ahead.
I've got that same picture in my house, in my living room, the one behind you, with all the husbands, and I even got the one with the wives. Yeah, Coretta. I got the same exact picture in my house right now. So I put them up next to each other, the husbands and the wives. Yep.
I'm reminded of this movie called Belly.
Oh yeah, that was just on like a couple of weeks back or something. I think on Bounce.
That movie that came out like 20 years ago. But in the movie, it made me think about something that was real serious because the prophet, Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan,
Yes.
and Noble Jew Ali, and Honorable Elisha Muhammad,
Yes.
all were in situations similar to that man in Belly that was the community leader that was speaking.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it was the man run up on him because he wanted material items, and his greed is what led him there. But the man was so righteous in his aura, in his presence, but he said, if you really must take my life, you can have it, but brother, there's another way. And his light was so strong where it made the brother think for a decision and say, this is not what I really want to do. And he said, come with me. I teach you. That was one of the most powerful visions of, a black man. The word that I want to use is catching himself.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you in a desperate situation, you find yourself doing desperate things. But when you catch yourself or somebody help catch you, it's a powerful thing to help another brother stand up.
What gets me is that Dr. King's passed, Malcolm X's passed, but Mr. Mr. Farrakhan is like still doing well and still looking good.
He doing what he purposed for.
I'm like, wow.
For some reason, when you purpose to do something, God will preserve your life for us.
And that's what I was wondering. I'm like, man, he's been preserved. Had to be.
He looked the same age for almost 30 years.
Yeah.
You can only tell now that he's aged because he's gained a little bit of weight.
Yeah, the weightness. Yeah, I did notice that.
He has to take a nap ever so often.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, which is normal. Your body get tired, you gotta take a nap. But
oh yeah. Wow. But yeah, to see him for all these many years, and then he's still up and at it and doing his thing. I still see some of them brothers out there. Used to see them a lot. Maybe they'll probably be out now since it's warming up. 'Cause I know they used to be on that Kings Highway Natural Bridge all day long. But I know that pandemic kind of knocked a lot of stuff down too.
you know, that word.
Pandemic?
Yeah, when you break down that word, it's a spell.
Pan, P-A-N,
Yeah, it's a spell.
P-A-N-D-M-I-C.
Think about the root of the words. You got panda,
Yup.
which is a ritual. You got Pan, which is a demigod. Pandemic.
Wow, that's something.
It was a ritual.
This is your shop?
No, I'm a
Oh, tech.
barber stylist here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my station.
I got you. Yeah, I was gonna stop by here. I think it was last week, but I got busy. I had to take off, and I was gonna come in and check it out and what.
Well, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I said, let me go over here to the store and grab some lunch, and then I seen the bar, and it looks appealing from the outside, especially for brothers and sisters. So I said, yeah, let me stick my head in and see So, and I seen barber, and I was like, oh, and I've been bald for like the last 20 years.
Mm.
I just started to grow this back.
Okay, went from Michael Jordan to Scottie Pippen.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. And, you know, it was quick to do when you're on the road in a truck. You gotta swipe it off and keep going, you know. So
Swipe or no swipe.
yeah. So I was like, you know what? And then I'm seeing everybody with these twists and all that. I'm like, man, let me see if my old butt can get it. So yeah. And I didn't believe it. Maybe if I could or not. So I knew the hair was kind of, but it's trying to come into play there. So I'm just gonna keep working at it. Mm-hmm. How long you been doing this?
Man, probably since I was about the first time that I ever done hair and got paid for it. I was probably about 9.
Wow.
I was helping a family member out with roller set, and that's when I first, you know, my earlier years found out that this is what I like to do.
I was gonna say, it seems like you know what you're doing.
Oh, I do. I used to wear my hair like that, like how you got it right now.
Yeah.
I used to be in the mirror for hours twisting my own hair.
Yeah.
I had several friends that used to come to me and ask me, can you do my hair like that? I like how it look like this, but I want you to try it like this.
Wow.
Started doing variations of it.
Wow.
So yeah, I got years in.
That's what's up.
I said this will be a good industry to teach my grandkids when I get, you know, get married, have children.
Oh yeah.
And children have children, teach my grandkids some stuff like my grandmother did for me.
Yeah. Wow. Unfortunately, I didn't follow my father's footsteps. He was a chef for the Chase Park Plaza Hotel.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right there. The Chase is right out there.
Kings Highway in Linden.
Yeah, I used to have a friend that bartended out there.
Yeah. And I haven't been in it since they put that theater stuff in there and all.
It's nice.
I've heard it is. I heard it is.
Yeah.
So I think my niece, on her anniversary or something, she went and they ended up getting a room there. And they said it was wonderful.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was a chef in that place for many years.
That's all right. We used to get our uniforms. Years ago, I went to school at Forest Park for culinary arts. And we had to get our uniforms in the basement over there. They had this, it's like a store, and, you know, with all the coats and the hats and they put the emblem on there for you.
Oh yeah. Oh, like that place
school.
up in, well, they do schools, that place in U City there. That little shop. I haven't been to that place either in a while. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I thought that was kind of cool. That's pretty, man.
Oh, thank you.
That bob is bobbing.
Really just probably the last year, a couple of years, I'm just starting to kind of accept the damn gray hair. For real, I wasn't accepting it at all. That's another reason too why I kept whacking it off. Yeah, but I'm starting to accept it now. So I'll be 54 in July.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still youthful.
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
That's a good thing. When they say you're only old as you feel, you're 25 old.
Right. Oh, and then if I shave it off bald, I look probably about 10 years younger.
You still look young.
Yeah.
With your hair growing.
I was gonna say yeah.
It's still growing. We're just gonna thicken it up. We're just gonna add some products to help thicken the circumference per square inch in certain areas.
Yeah, and that's what I was kind of feeling like up in the mid tops there, and yeah, you feel that little thinness, and then it gets thick, like around the outskirts of it. So yeah, I know exactly, and that's what I've been trying to really work at.
Yeah.
Was to get that to kind of get it kind of thickening. I still gotta finish watching the. I only got probably through the first 45 minutes, if that long, of Emmett Till.
Mm.
Yeah, I still haven't watched the entire movie of it. I did see the part where they came and got him out the house.
Yeah, that hurt my feelings, man.
Yeah, it
they did that
did.
man dirty.
And then I had to turn it off after that, and I ain't seen it since.
I wanted to call all my partners and say, man, let's
You
go
heard
save
me?
Emmett.
Right. That's crazy.
Let's go save him right now.
Wow. I was shocked to see that.
Just thinking like, if that was like a younger little cousin or something like that, how I would respond.
Mm-hmm.
Say we can't let that happen again.
Right.
That one
right
time
on
for
in
him,
the house.
that one time for him was enough. Like,
That's crazy.
if you can be all, like that with us, like you need to go twice as hard to protect us. So
Exactly.
hurt my feelings, man.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a good-looking young brother.
He really was.
And the screams I heard his mama make in the funeral, and she like almost passed out when she had to look at him. I said,
All because of that lady. And things like that still happening around. They just think, they're being more, how should I say it, low key with it, in a sense. But, and I believe there's still some Karens that do stuff like that.
I think that's why we need to really work at trying to help our brothers out and help.
Like the one kid got shot, the man shot him at the door in Kansas City. He just announced I think he's suing them. Civil lawsuit against that man.
We need to definitely help our brothers out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But I think we've come a long way, and I think they've noticed there are things that that we're not going to tolerate, that they know that we're not going to do. So they try to find other ways.
They try to get us to go against ourselves.
That, yeah.
Because they cause it over here, and then they like this.
Yeah.
But really, they was cool at first. That's their biggest strategy right there. Let's get them to go against each other, because then we ain't got to fight them.
Wow.
And then we go around and take both sides of whatever they got. And then make them feel bad for getting into it with each other, but we caused it.
I don't understand. Like, I live in the city. I live down by Cardinal Glennon Hospital. Real good area.
Yeah.
And
Top row almost.
yes. And it's just strange how I can cross over Delmar and I'm starting to see all liquor stores. But when I go south, I don't see any.
So they probably got like a little mandate according to the aldermen, where the aldermen will say, we want this over here, or we don't want that over here.
Wow.
Because they know, like in certain areas where if it's there's certain behavior that's gonna happen.
And I'm glad that on my street there's no corner stores or none of that to be hanging out.
Well, the corner store is not really the issue, because there might not be a grocery store in the area. So let's break it down. Wherever you see a corner store or an area market, there's not a grocery store in a certain radius. That's why it's there. And it's always there in the area where people don't have a high income. If you really pay attention, it's in an area where it's predominantly us, and the income level is like minimum wage, kind of sort of middle class. If you look.
I've been noticing it.
And when you go inside the area market, they cook food for us. They cook everything that we like, and they probably don't even eat all that stuff.
Exactly. I was just talking to somebody earlier about that. Yep. You're right. Exactly.
So they study us and find out what we like. They like to find out what we eat.
So like them grilled chickens.
What we
popping
wear.
up. Yeah. Notice all those little apparel stores. Popping. You're right though.
Because look, at every Arab store, they sell white tees, they sell hats.
I noticed that. Like I'm at the mobile gas station, like they got more stuff in there selling than gas.
They make it.
Everything catering for a black person.
Yeah. Okay. We got the hoop. Okay.
Yep. Who could all that stuff?
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Your favorite chips in there.
Yep.
Say, how are we as a black community or the natives to America community? Some of us was already over here in Tell-America, not America. It's called Tell-America, where the burial grounds were shaped in a pyramid that they unearthed. I just thought that was kind of interesting, you know. A lot of us are already natives to America. And the government owes
reparations
to the natives to America.
Wow. Yeah, I was just watching something on TikTok this morning, and a young lady was on there, and she was talking about how they putting all these additives in the food. She said, "You notice?" She said, "You can ask your mom or your grandmama. Back in the day when they fried chicken, it used to bleed red, blood come out of it. Now when you fry it or bake it, you don't see no blood come out of it." So they said it's something that we probably don't even have enough chickens on this earth to really be feeding the entire, because a lot of people do eat chicken. So where are they getting this from?
I think maybe they farm raising chickens, and they farm raising them for them to develop quickly and then produce and then be slaughtered. It's like in agriculture they do medical testing. And I think like some of the medical testing, when they find out what works, then they find out what works better. Like when they breed bulls, how they might breed a blue bull with a red one, and they come out with this particular prototype. They figure out the science of how to breed the bulls to get this particular one. So we want one that has massive shoulders and a lot of muscle, and we're gonna breed him with this cow mare over here. But she around age 40 get this particular thing, and so we're gonna give her these hormones that's gonna deal with that issue she got, and it's gonna make him attracted to her, and they're gonna mate, and we're gonna breed bulls that look like him, and if we get females that look like her from him, that have his muscle type, now we're gonna breed them with more of them.
Wow.
They do chickens like that too. They breed the prize chickens, the real fat plump ones that produce a lot of meat, with other ones, and then they might even inject them with hormones so they develop a little faster, and then the fetus has the same type of genetics.
Wow.
Because they say a seed bears fruit of its own kind.
Exactly. Yeah, I noticed there was sometime. I noticed when we back in the day, we used to fry hamburger. Now it seems like it's bubbling with water. It bubbles. It used to bubble back in the day. You used to fry a hamburger and be hamburger. So yeah, that's something added to it. Man. And the government's only telling us what they want us to know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they're not telling us everything.
I think the reason why is because when you know information, you'll be responsible for it.
Accountability.
Like if I know how to build a water engine that can go from New York to California, if I know how to do that, now it's going to be people mad at me because the whole monopoly that they had on the oil industry is about to change as soon as I put this water engine on That's gonna save everybody that want one, because everybody got water at the house.
Mm.
You can take tap water or rain water, and it can cause your vehicle to work almost an entire month off a gallon of water with hydrogen cells.
Wow. Something.
That's genius right there. How you can make an engine out of water using hydrogen cells, and it's almost like a steamboat on wheels.
Pretty much. Wow. Then they say when we get all these electric cars, it's gonna be mad grids going on. So everybody's gonna need electric.
I wonder if at some point that cars will be able to tap into the free electricity in the atoms in the air. Because atoms have electricity in them.
Yeah.
Called electrons.
Is that why sometimes when we like touch something and then we feel a shock?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Because all the electrons in your body, they're all turning from that one that triggered it.
And it's strange because it happens to me every once in a while. I'll do that. I'll hit a light switch or something, and you just feel that static.
All right, you have a good evening.
Every time I tell somebody I'm having enough for you, they're so disappointed.
We have a lot of electrons. Women are more magnetism, we are more electrical. But we both have electrons on the inside of us. More electrical. That's why on the Ankh, it's depicted as the rod, which is the male phallus, and then you had the womb, which is the receiver, which is magnetism, electromagnetism. That's the union of the divine masculine and the divine feminine into one, comprised in the form of an Ankh, which really was a Stargate portal when you connect to a Djed.
Wow.
And they had all these ancient sciences back then that are still present and current today, which is how Wi-Fi is even used right now. It's used back then to light up the entire city.
Does it look like it's working?
Oh, it's definitely working.
Yeah, I could kind of feel that, yeah.
I'm definitely getting you together.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
You're gonna be drinking soon.
I hope so. That's what I've been kind of hoping. I get up in the morning, I'm like, man, I'm looking at everybody and stuff. Excuse me. Just hanging and draping. I'm like, man, why is my stuff? But then when I touch it and feel it, I'm like, okay, this is long. Like, I can feel it, but it's just,
Yeah, it takes about 6 months to get about 6 inches of growth.
Yep.
In about 6 months, you're gonna be like double, quadruple the size that you wear right now.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. So
Just
just stay at it, huh?
yeah, just keep like a plant, you know.
Yeah.
Keep watering it,
Okay.
keep nurturing it.
Sure deal. That I definitely try to do.
Yeah. Keep
And
being
then,
in sunlight, sun gaze,
mm-hmm.
and your melanin is gonna activate because it's carbon. Carbon breaks down to sugar,
Oh.
natural sugars. Your body breaks down into a crystalline sugar.
But driving that big truck, I sure got plenty of that sun in the windshield.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm dark black now.
Yeah, that's a good thing though, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's non-ether.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So I was gonna say,
Mm-hmm.
you oh, melanin, yeah. So I'm gonna talk gray hair. So gray hair,
Mm-hmm.
the reason why gray hairs happen is because the melanin that's in the hair follicle is changing.
I was gonna say because when I like take a razor and cut it,
Mm-hmm.
it's like it's tougher.
Yeah, so that's what happens. So when anything that has the absence of melanin, it starts to become a little bit more stiffer,
Okay.
and it starts to become a little tougher.
That's why then. Okay.
Yeah, the melanin in the hair is changing, so it's changing from one form to a different form.
I told you
What you
I
got?
stayed in the house all year.
You got 4 types of melanin: phe melanin, U melanin, and then you have melanin, and then it's a different type of the first melanin. But phe melanin is like for red hair.
Oh, you mean like for those red bones people?
Like, you know, people that are
Oh,
that have albinism.
yeah, I was gonna say albinos.
Got red hair, and then you have like the Irish that have the you know, the Irish red hair. That's a phe melanin. And then you got U melanin is like darker hair. No, melanin is darker hair. Phe melanin would be like straight hair without that's not coarse. And they don't have a lot of melanin in their hair. They have melanin, but it's not as much as the melanin that we have in our hair. That's why our hair texture feels different. Ours feel more like cotton.
Exactly. Wow.
It's just a little bit of biological difference. The more woolly your hair is, the more electrical your body is, the more power you can produce. Because the earth is a ground. You know, like when you look in the electrical cord,
Right.
how you got like three prongs.
Right.
So the human body already has positive and negative, but you ground through your feet. So that's why in the South you see a lot of people walking with their shoes off in the ground.
I noticed that. Yeah. Wow.
Taking their shoes off, grounding themselves, because you can feel the earth.
Wow.
A lot of hunters, when they go into the woods, they get by the trees and talk to the trees, you know, and you can kind of get a sense of intuition.
That's
Call
crazy.
it hunter's intuition.
I seen a lady there the other day, and she was walking down the street, and she walked up to the tree, and she went like that to the, like kissed it or what. So I was like, is she, you know?
And it's like when your heart chakra opens up all the way up,
Yeah.
and you get empathy for people and animals and plants and nature, they respond back to you, and they'll know you're a good person. If animals walk up to you and trees bow to you,
Yep.
they can tell that your heart is open
I
towards
believe
nature.
that. I really believe that. I do believe that. Because you'll have certain dogs that'll growl at you, and then some dogs don't even, they that intuition. Yeah, they know. They know. And I 100% believe that. Yep. That's what your body put off. Yeah.
Without a body is full of light,
Wow.
and my eye is full of light. More photons.
You got a lot of knowledge there, young man.
Just sharing.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
When you share, come back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know a young lady that can probably use you guys' service. I'm gonna tell her about you guys.
Uh-huh.
I think she has Medicaid.
Yeah.
She's an older lady with I think she might be on
Dialysis?
Social Security.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so her car got taken a few years ago.
Oh.
I think she was probably late on one of her payments because her check, she was using the mail to mail her check in, and there might have been a mail delay, and so her car got taken, and so she sometimes had to get around and.
In Colorado, they trying to get drivers back. So, that's why they throwing out that $5,000 sign-on bonus. But, Colorado has been a little lousy too for some people, I heard. I've been hearing stories too about them as well. So, but yeah, I mean, he, like I say, he does the county, and I kind of hit that city area. And I didn't know anything about dialysis. I've always heard the name and the word, but just never studied it until after I start picking up these passengers, and they start talking about what they have to go through, and I didn't know a lot of stuff. And so wow, you learn something every day. Every day. I didn't realize it. And like they have to get the fluid off their bodies, and their kidneys are not able to
Filter.
Yes, exactly.
Properly.
Yep.
The toxins, so the kidneys are responsible for filtering the body of toxins.
Yes.
And if it can't filter, then what it does, it dumps it out into the bloodstream.
And I see it happen. They get sick, or they're unable to. And then I've noticed where I've dropped them off, and they were real sluggish. And then when they come out, man, they're like a whole new person.
Yeah, their blood got clean.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. You can talk to yourselves. Whatever you believe in your mind, your body gonna respond to. So if you tell yourself you will, your body is gonna start trying to produce that in your mind.
Wow. Most definitely.
Part of being well is first being mentally healthy. Even if your body is not responding, you can jumpstart it, and then you find out what the root cause is and deal with the roots of what's going on. There's some herbs that can help people kidneys if it's not far off, because the
I've
body
heard
is
about
designed,
that too. Yeah.
the body is definitely designed to heal itself. But you have to give it the proper ingredients for it to heal itself. Proper nutrients.
And that's what I do before I kind of go at it with trying to hit the doctor or what. I try to study my body and and see what it is that I need to do to get it recovered. And I'll meditate on it. So that makes perfect sense. It does. And sometimes, you can skip a whole doctor's appointment or visit, and and then all of a sudden you healed. You'd be surprised.
I think they should work harmoniously together. Holistic healing and being able to know, with the machinery, what's going on with your body.
Yeah.
I just wish more doctors were more holistic doctors. They, deal with the root cause of what's going on and deal more with the natural elements of things.
Yeah, but it's a money grab for people like that now these days. To me, doctors, attorneys, it seems like it's all about that dollar.
It's a set structure that everybody followed according to the Chaldeans. The Chaldeans was the ones that started the banking industry.
I think I heard that before.
Yep. You know, Rothschilds. During the World War, set up the first coin exchange.
Mm.
And that's what gave them the banking industry. Gave them the banking industry when they put money and funded both sides of the war and took the spoils of both sides.
Wow. So you don't eat pork then, huh?
As little as possible.
Okay.
I try my best not to eat any.
I got you.
But sometimes I have
No
family
pork
members that
steaks.
might make that's all they got, or they might be all in the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm. I got
And I would prefer not to, but
right. Well, you got to tap the stomach some way. Yeah.
man,
I know.
and that's the thing that, I sometimes wrestle with because I know better, but it might be all you got available. And so the Most High said, you ain't supposed to be stupid.
Right.
I can fast, but
Right. But you only do it so long.
yeah.
Your body don't, you got to tap it with something. I've tried to do that too.
But you know there's a difference, like when you don't eat pork, and then when you eat it, if you get like a headache or get sick, then
Exactly.
that ain't supposed to be in your body.
Right. Yeah, I've kind of slowed down with it too, the pork. What? Trying to watch what I eat.
Yeah, man, you can be draping.
I appreciate it, man. Right on. I know I was kind of feeling it back there. I was like, man, can it just grow? And I feel the thickness of it. But I know that top side area, there's a little thinness there. And it's, I was trying to get it going and fill in. But it's nice and thick there on them sides and around back there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a nice wool thickness. So I need to get a spray bottle then, so I can mist it. I guess when it gets dry.
If that's what your preference is,
Right.
if it gets dry, you just oil it at the roots.
Just oil it, okay. Yeah, 'cause I put that cap on it and it keeps it, down.
Mm-hmm.
But
You can try a scarf, see if they got.
I'm asleep. Wow, I don't know. I know when I wake up, the wave cap is off and everything.
Yeah, try a bonnet.
A bonnet.
Yeah, puffy one.
Gotcha.
Because it won't mash it down, but it'll cover it.
Okay.
And the main thing you want to do is have some coverage for it.
Okay. That's what I gotta get. That's what I was saying. I was gonna get the other day. I need the bonnet. I see a lot of people wearing those. Yeah. I definitely know them. I got all wave caps.
I like wave caps. I just don't like the indentation of the string here in the front
Right.
and right there in the back.
Right.
And sometimes I used to tie so tight my head word.
Mm-hmm.
I want waves that bad. I got waves. But I
had
also got a
waves.
headache sometimes.
Yeah. And that's why I was trying to kind of come from under the wave cap. Yeah, they get a little tighter.
Yeah.
So, voting this year?
I am. I need to study who's going to be in office and find out what they stand for and what they're trying to do.
I'm still doing that too. I did vote for Obama on the first term. Second one I was out of town, and then I did Biden on the first term. On his first term or what, but you know, I've been gone in New York and stuff a lot, so. But this time now, it's time to kind of really weigh it. You're right. So, but at the same time too, I really think it's time for it's a new generation, new people. So I think it's time for some
I
new.
will vote for Michelle Obama.
Oh,
If she ran,
you did,
I will vote for her.
dude. Everybody will be at the polls. There'll be the longest line than giving out food at the Urban League.
Black woman became president.
Yeah. Oh, they going to vote for her.
Beyonce probably throw a concert.
Oh yeah, it's on.
A vote for Michelle concert tour.
Oh, it's on. Everybody's coming out the house on that one. Yeah, they going to vote for Michelle.
And if she stood for issues that,
Yes.
help the culture, oh man, that will go down in the history books
In history.
for the next 100, 200 years.
They know that. They don't white folks don't want that. They gonna do everything they can do to block that one.
They said if you can teach a woman, you can teach a nation.
Good.
Because they had children.
Yeah. Sasa. Yes, indeed. All right.
Getting there. Good progress.
Yeah, we're shortest. I know. And I've been fighting that for the last 6 months. Trying to get in. It's just that spot there for some. I don't know why. I know my head feels good though. Yeah, it feels yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, you might have to pull it. Yeah. Get it to kick in, yeah. No, I thought you might have took off for lunch or what, because I knew I said 12:30, and I pulled the door. I was like, oh no, Mr. John did not leave me.
I had to go to the restroom. I actually drink my lunch.
Oh yeah, I can
I made a
understand.
smoothie.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say when I go to that that Smoothie King.
Yeah.
I get that Hulk.
Yeah, that Hulk is alright.
Oh man, is it another one that is even worse than that one, huh? Make it roll.
I get the largest size possible.
That's what they give me. That big old, it's a big cup.
Yeah.
I can't drink it all.
I've been gonna drink that in probably like 10 minutes.
Oh no, sir.
I gotta order 2 when I go.
Really?
Yeah.
But it gives you protein. It makes you feel good though.
Because if I use it as a meal replacement, I consume a certain amount of calories a day.
Oh.
And that's what I need to cut so I can boost up my metabolism. So I get a smoothie and I get the metabolism booster in the smoothie. But I know like the fruits and vegetables, because I might get kale added to mine, are good for you. So you can consume a little bit more of that.
Man, when I drink one of them, I gotta be near a bathroom. It's over. But I can feel it penetrating in my, I can just feel the working in my system. Yeah. Yeah, so it's good for you. What does MODS stand for? MODS.
Oh, that's the owner.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what.
Shield stands for courage. The shield.
Yes, I was looking at that.
It stands for courage.
Okay.
And,
5-star.
Yep. Top of the line.
Yeah, I like the atmosphere in here. It's yeah. It's very cool.
Family environment.
I can
peaceful.
tell. Yep.
Yep. A lot of children. Older women with children.
And then I noticed, I love the blackness in here.
Oh yeah.
It's very deep.
Definitely big on doing community stuff.
I love that. Yeah. It's a good thing. And that must be the picture of the St. Louis Browns, were they called, I think?
Yeah.
Before they were the Cardinals. Because that's the first African American baseball team.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Yeah. Wow. And them pictures up there on point. The barbershop. Is that Esther? I think it is. Over to the right, up the picture on the left next to Catwoman, Cat Williams. But to the right there with the stuff in her hair, with the pink shirt on.
Come on, Esther from 227?
No, Esther from Fred Sanford.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, that's Esther. The one who used to go off on Fred all the time. Yeah, that's her. I think it is.
She was in all those,
what's
her name, Robert Townsend movies.
LaWanda Page was her real name.
Yeah. She was in Friday as Granny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, they don't do movies like we do.
I'm laughing so hard.
Oh, what?
Don't be a menace outside while drinking juice in the hood.
Oh,
it was
man.
a comedy spoof, you know?
Yes.
I love comedy spoofs.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the one with Wayans. I hate they took that show off, man. The Wayans Brothers was the show, though, with Pops.
Yeah.
Man.
If they did so with him being gone, it didn't hold the same weight because
Exactly.
it was, that family vibe is
Yes.
what made it monumental.
Yes. And old girl was the security guard. She was in Friday.
Yeah.
She played in the when they was in the barbecue place.
Oh, D.
Yeah, D. Yeah. She played on A-Man.
Yeah, 227.
He said, well, they stopped putting all that salt in there. That was my part.
I used to flirt with her like every episode.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and Samora was in it. Yeah, that's right, because Samora was the girlfriend. And then old girl, she was the girlfriend in the other one, the Friday. Dang, what's her name? Can't think of her damn name. The big girl. Kim Whitley. When she was sitting on the couch smoking that marijuana and next to Ice Cube, and she was licking her lips or something.
Oh, yeah.
And Ice Cube.
Kim Whitney.
Kim Whitley, yeah.
From Living Single.
That's it. No, it wasn't Living Single. She was on
light skin, kind of dingy.
Yeah.
She was married to Overton.
Oh yeah, that's Kim Coles.
Oh, okay.
That was Kim Coles, yeah.
Kim Whitley.
Kim Whitley was the she played in
she played in Different Worlds, didn't she?
was it Different World?
Whitley.
No, that was Jasmine Guy.
Jasmine Guy. She played with Whitley.
Right.
A character named Whitley.
Yeah, because when she did that bed scene with Eddie Murphy on
I thought that was Eartha Kitt.
no, that was the other
was,
movie she did with Eddie Murphy with because Tony Braxton's soundtrack was on that movie.
Tony Braxton was something else, boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. She was Birdman, ain't she?
I think that's her sister.
They finna get married or they engaged.
Yeah, I think that's her sister.
Something like that.
It's a Braxton. It is a Braxton with her. I don't think it's just not Tony.
Damn.
I think that which Braxton is that? That's Tony.
Because Tracy was the one that passed, I think, with the cancer. I think it was Tracy.
So it was several Braxtons.
It was 5 of them.
2 of them that sing though.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a couple of them that sang.
I'm trying to remember which Braxton it is.
Can't remember all that. I know it was Tracy. This might be my fault. Oh, it's Walter. What's up, Walt? What's up, Walter?
Don't Church Chicken have that sale on today?
Yeah, it's supposed to be, I think it was 10 piece for $8.99 on Wednesday. Yeah. Yeah. Hold on, let me look at this schedule right quick so I can tell you what time I'm gonna pick you up in the morning. Well, I got you on the phone. Give me 1 second. Alright, let me look at this right quick. Because I think we might do the same time again, but let me make sure of what. Hold on, I'm logging into it now.
On Thursday.
Yes, sir. Right, you talking about today was Thursday. Okay, tomorrow the 2nd.
Today was Friday. Who you talking about?
Oh yeah, you did say that. Okay, so we got the 2nd. Did you call in to get your stuff set up?
No, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got Leela, and then I got you. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do 8 o'clock. We're gonna do 8 o'clock.
That'll work.
Alright, I'll be there out the side at 8 o'clock. Stay safe, Walt. It's one of the riders. Oh, we also take. He got a new phone, don't know how to act. Push some buttons. No, we also take people up to the methadone.
Okay.
I didn't know nothing about that either until I started taking these people up there on West Florissant. Yeah.